My next guest is the newest member of the UFC roster. He's going to be taking on Josh Quinlan this Saturday, UFC Fight Night. It is Trey Waters joining me here on the program. Trey, how are you?
I am great, brother. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, but I'm not going to be making my UFC debut in a few days. Congratulations, man. When did you find out that you were going to be on this card?
I found out it was on, I believe, Friday.
Okay,
Friday. Yep.
nice.
So it would be like about 9 days out from the fight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously I know you've been close to getting signed to the UFC for a while. Did you kind of expect this was going to happen, or was this a bit of a surprise?
Um, I knew that I knew it was possibly next, but I did not expect it to be this soon for sure. But
Okay.
yeah, I did for sure expect it to possibly be next. But you never know. But yeah, I knew it was possible.
Big milestone in your career, obviously joining the UFC. Who was the first person you told the news to? Because I know that's always a big feeling, right? To get to tell people that you're in the UFC.
My girlfriend actually, she was right next to me, so I told her, and next was my uncle Jimmy and my aunt Christy. They were like pretty close as well. So
Great.
yeah, they were the first ones.
And what's been the feedback? Again, I know you've worked really hard to get here, and now you're here. I know there's more work to do, but still, just I'm sure you've been getting a lot of props heading into this fight.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of people are happy to see me make my debut. A lot of people are proud, so it makes me happy for sure.
And you just fought, man. You fought on what, April 14th, and now here you are fighting on the 20 this weekend, the 29th. How much of an advantage is that, for the fact that you just, fought recently, you were already in like a full camp for that as well. How much of an advantage is that, do you think?
I believe it's a big advantage, especially with the situation I'm in. I'm in like a win-win situation. But yeah, I'm super stoked about the opportunity. I feel like it was perfect timing. Like I don't know, it felt perfect. It felt right. I know it's a quick turnaround, but it feels right. The opponent as well. Everything is just it's perfect.
Well, I was going to ask you about that. Did you know much about Josh before taking this fight?
I was aware of him. I didn't know a lot about him, but I was aware, and yeah, I think he's a tough opponent for sure.
Does it add a bit more the fact that he's undefeated? You could be that, first guy to hand him that L.
Yeah, for sure. He's having a lot of success on the Contender and then his debut. So yeah, it'll be nice to do work on him.
How are you looking at this fight stylistically?
I think you mean like matchup wise?
Yeah, like how your skill set it matches up against his. Should have clarified that, but yeah. I
Right.
kind of meant like yeah, how you see yourself in this fight.
Got you. Yeah, I think it's a great matchup for me. I think I match up very well against him in this one. I think my skills are gonna be perfect. I think everything kind of plays into my cards a bit, and I don't think it's very obvious, but it will be on Saturday night.
Okay. So take me through, like, again, you find out, 9 days ago or whatever that, you have the fight and everything. Take me through, like, after the LFA fight. I'm sure you took a day or two off, but like, what has things been like since the 14th till now as far as your camp?
Um, I was chilling a little bit, I was just relaxing. I was obviously training, but I wasn't doing too much. I had went back to the gym and I did a little bit of work, but I mean, I was very lax. But I don't. It's a lifestyle for me. I don't ever like do. I don't do anything else. So I
Mhm.
don't. It's not much of a difference from my fight camp and my regular life. It goes about the same. I'm every day I'm working my ass off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like you're going and binging or something after the fight or anything like that, right? Like you just you
Right.
take that little bit of time off, but like you said, it's a lifestyle. You're trying to keep the weight low, training and all that stuff, right? So it's not like you're coming off
Right.
the couch into this fight, basically, right?
Right, exactly. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so leading into the April 14th fight, what type of camp did you have there? Who did you get to work with as far as training partners and all that? What type of camp did you have leading into that one?
I had a great camp actually. All my guys back home, Preston Parsons, Kuba Kashuba, a lot of great guys. Steven Coslow, Seth Dupuis. I got a lot of great work with my guys back home, and also my guys over in Orlando, Fusion Excel. Got tons of great work with those guys. There's so many, too many to even try to name. There's so many good work there. Everyone there is great rounds. Everyone, it's a savage gym. So great coaches. They helped me out a lot. It
Good.
was a
Yeah.
great camp. It was a great camp.
And we hear about UFC jitters, but I mean, you've gone through Contender series. You fought on the big stage before. How much do you think that won't even be a factor in this fight because you've kind of done the walk already?
Yeah, man, a fight is a fight. Like once you enter the cage, everything outside of it, it's unnoticeable. So like it's nothing different. I'm Josh is a guy that I could have fought on LFA. I actually spoke to Jalen, my recent opponent, and he said that he was matched with Jalen two different times in LFA. And so I mean it could have happened there. It's just so a fight is a fight. So I mean I'm going in there and I'm gonna try to win as usual.
I got to ask, how's the weight? You're a big guy, man. I don't know how you make 170. That's crazy.
I'm big frame wise, but I'm not a heavy guy. I don't walk very heavy. I
Mhm.
walk around like 188,
Okay.
but right now I'm like 181, 180.
Nice. Okay. It's not much to go. Probably a lot of water you got to cut, if anything, right?
Yeah, and I've been drinking so much water, so I mean, it's going to be such an easy cut.
What's a lot of water? Like I hear some guys drink like 2 gallons. Like how much do you have to drink daily leading into this fight?
Yeah, I yeah, my goal is 2 gallons. I've drunken about a gallon today already, so
Yeah, I try and drink it. I don't fight obviously, but I try because they say it's healthy. I try and drink a
mhm.
gallon a day, and I find it tough. So the fact that you're doing two, man, all the props in the world because you probably got to be going to the bathroom like every 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's a problem with it. It's a lot of that. But honestly, a key to it is just drinking as much as you can early.
Yeah,
Because like once you get a lot of it out of the way, it'll be easier to finish it.
yeah. No, no, I hear you on that. Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
Stephen Kozlo and Seth Dupuis.
Nice. And how's this
Yeah.
fight playing out on Saturday? How do you see it going down?
I see me getting another devastating finish, to be honest, with the hands.
So take me through like this week, right? Because you find out you get the fight. I can see you're in the hotel now, like you're getting ready to go. Like, what's your schedule like? Because I know you don't have probably as much media as say like some of the other fighters that are on the card because this was a late edition. I'm sure you're getting in a few workouts. Are you watching any Netflix or playing any video games? Like, what are you doing in between everything?
I'm really just relaxing, resting, getting a little bit of work when I can. But I've done a lot of media and stuff today, a lot of
Okay,
medicals. Uh, but as of now, until weigh-ins, I don't have anything else, so I'm good to go. I'm freed up. So I'm about to go to the PI for the first time, which
nice.
I'm super excited about that one because when I came here the first time for Contender, they almost like dangle it in front of you like the PI if you can't go unless you win. So and I didn't win, so I was not able to visit the PI. So that's a big deal for me to actually be able to go as a signed athlete. It's awesome.
And the cafeteria I hear is amazing too. I don't know if it'll be open at the time you're going, but I'm sure you'll try and get a meal or two out of them, right?
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, it's all really good food. And you mentioned like relaxing, like everyone's different when it comes to like, trying to take it easy and stuff. But how do you do that? You got this huge fight, making your UFC debut. Like this is a big deal. Like how do you calm the nerves down a little bit?
Um, I I'm a very chill dude. I don't especially when it comes to the fight. I like to really save all my energy for the fight, and I like to harness, just hone it, chill, relax as much as I can, and let it all out on fight night.
That's good. And then yeah, you watching any Netflix or playing any video games, anything like that right now?
A little bit. I've actually just started watching Snowfall because
Oh, great show. Love that
I've
show.
been seeing all the viral stuff about it, so I'm finally starting it. So,
I would imagine now's like a good week to do it because, like you said, you get some downtime before weigh-ins, so you can probably
mhm.
get through a little bit right now. It's not as hectic as like camp, right? Because usually in camp you're like running around and stuff.
Right, exactly. And I'm not a big like Netflix and TV guy anyway, so I never really have time to do it. So I'll definitely take advantage right now.
There you go, and still making time for media, Trey. Thanks so much for doing this, man. I really appreciate it. We're excited for the debut. It's this Saturday, UFC Vegas 72. If there's anyone you'd like to thank before we get out of here, any sponsors or any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me on. And I just want to thank everybody who's with me, everybody who supports me, everybody who I train with, everybody who I do anything with, anyone who supports me in any way. I love and appreciate you.